So there's a piece in HuffPost about parental FOMO, the fear of missing out on parenthood one day. Have you experienced this, Jess Allen? I'm playing. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, love.
Have I experienced this? I don't think I've experienced the fear of missing out on parenthood, but I have experienced the fear of missing out on the fear that my no, wait. Okay, let me try it again.
Okay.
In my 20s and 30s, I saw a lot of friends struggling to have families and really wanting it. And then I wondered what was wrong with me because I didn't have that urge. I didn't have that sense of urgency. And I was like, oh, geez, like they're spending money, they're doing things, they're taking jobs they don't want, they're doing this and that, just to have a beautiful family. And it just never, I didn't have the urge. So I thought there was something wrong with me for a long time. And then I just always felt like I was not old enough. Like I wasn't grown up enough. It's like, you've got to have a serious job. You got to have a place to put the baby. The kid. Like a room. Like a crib. You got to have a little extra cash. And while I have that now, like I'm almost relieved to be 48. In a sense. So that I don't have that.
Can I ask this table, end of the table, something? Is there ever, what are the thoughts that come into your head when you think of, okay, great, like I choose to not have children and here I am. Are there any creeping thoughts that come in that was holding you back before? Like, what are those thoughts?
That's a great question. You know what? I was like you. I never, ever wanted kids. And I did feel really strange. Like in high school, my girlfriends were like, I want to have 3 babies by the time I'm 25. And I was like, oh, I want to have a dog. Like, what's wrong with me? I never understood it, but it was very interesting. So in 2019, I decided to have a hysterectomy. I had a lot of issues downstairs, and I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. I had an irregular pap all the time. So I'm like, let me be proactive with my health and have this done. I never really wanted kids, and I was at that age where I'm like, I'm good, let's just do it. And it's very bizarre because I went into this knowing that I was gonna have a hysterectomy, and for about a month after the surgery, I had a little bit of depression about it because it was all of a sudden, it was an option I didn't have. Whereas before it was like, I could change my mind if I want to, but I don't really want to. And all of a sudden it was like, no. And I swear to you, a week after the surgery, I get home. So in my condo, the hallways go like this. And so I get out and I'm about to go down my hallway and I see a baby in a diaper by herself. And I was like, okay, what's going on, universe? The baby had just gotten out of the unit by itself, and the mom came right after. But I was like, what is happening? And for about like a month, I was like, I just had to deal with it, and I saw babies everywhere.
Right.
And I think it was just me just grappling with the fact as a woman, it was not an option. I was not going to be a mom. But then I think now, thanks to technology, did I dodge a bullet? This woman just said I dodged a bullet. I love that. But now with technology, if I really want to be a mom, I can adopt. There's so many other ways that I can do it. But it was really strange for that first month.
That's amazing.
It was really weird.
I didn't know any of that. That's really
I think just what's interesting to hear about them, thank you for sharing. I think it's like no matter what path you go down, there's kind of a looking back and being like, what might have been in a different direction, whether you become a parent or not. I've shared before that like I also, for my late 20s and all my life, my sister was the one who played with baby dolls. I was like, forget it, I'm Barbieing it up. Like I didn't have that urge to care. I hated babysitting, I hated kids. So when I got into my late 20s, I was like, what am I doing here? What do I want? And basically, I just had this thought in my mid-30s. I was like, if I never try, will I regret it? Maybe, but so I did, and now I've had some regrets about not having a second. I waited too long. So all this to say, I think no matter what, no matter what your story is, there may be some kind of FOMO about another life lived. You can't live all the lives. You can't live all the lives, and that's okay.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.